In Dungeons and Dragons, what you do is to create a fantasized universe of the mind in which expediency to achieve your goal is more important than any kind of moral frame of reference to your actions.
So we have a wizard now teaching the children of his magical studies.
That's kind of far out.
Mazes and monsters is a far-out game. Swords, poison, spells, battles, maiming, killing.
Hey, it's all imagination.
Is it?
This is the Heroes Era.
Welcome to the Heroes Era. I'm your Dungeon Master, Ben, and we are playing a game of Dungeons and Dragons. This is session 28 of our fourth campaign together. And joining me, I have Bodi as Durian.
A tough, bound family orc trying to get through the dungeon.
Chris as Edward.
Blood hunter hunting the blood of a very specific archfey.
Joel as Peter.
Halfling sorcerer and your friend in the dark.
And Jason as Desperado.
Nimble elf paladin looking to shed light in a dark place.
And tonight we're telling a story, but we do not yet know how it will go. The players, the dungeon master, the dice, all of these will have a hand in how the game unfolds. This is the Heroes Era. And if you need to get caught up on our past sessions, a great way to do that is with Bodi's session recaps. So look for those. It's a separate playlist.
Probably down there.
We got to catch up on a few of these.
On my screen, it's down there.
Just tell me when.
Yes, sir. But let's jump right into the game that we are playing tonight. And when we left off, you all were exploring a dungeon, as we do sometimes in the game of Dungeons and Dragons.
Dragon Dungeons.
This is Scaly Scarsha's lair.
Old Scaly.
Essentially, this is a pitch black network of caves built into the side of a mountain. Last game, you successfully defeated a couple of basilisks and then a large group of grimlocks that were just lurking in the darkness, seeming to be guardians of this place. And you continue to move forward through the dungeon, coming to a door that was locked and trapped. Peter was poisoned in trying to open this, but that's where we left off, the door being successfully unlocked. And that's where we'll pick up tonight.
Peter, do you still feel that the poison in your veins, like running in your body, or has it kind of?
So I believe I saved against the poison, so I only took half damage.
Okay.
It was 16 plus the bonus that you provide.
Yeah, it's just a temporary feeling.
16 of what?
Don't worry about it, Edward. We like to speak about numbers sometimes, and it doesn't make sense.
Sorry, I get very confused. I'm thousands of years old, so
Here, take these weird rocks. We roll them sometimes on the floor.
Whee!
So,
all right.
I was
beyond
able to
the door,
unlock it, yeah.
a narrow cavern extends east and curves around somewhat to the south. There's a large boulder standing in the center of the cavern, creating two narrow passages around it. The wider of those passages to the west of the boulder is stained with blood, broken bones laying atop the stain. Beyond it, a larger area of the rock is darkened with dried blood, more bones scattered atop it. The passage continues beyond the bones to the south.
So, with that damage, I am quite hurt. Just above bloodied. So I'm going to take a step back in terms of navigating this passage if I want to continue.
Okay, and
I can.
Torches are still lit, is that right? With Peter carrying a torch?
That's right.
Okay.
Yes, Peter. You stay behind. Heal yourself up a bit. I can take the lead, as it were.
Did that boulder fall from the ceiling like a trap? there a hole up there, or is it just something else? And Durian's gonna try and see if there's just like a hole in the roof of this tunnel. If it like dropped down after someone like had a pressure plate or something.
Make a nature check for me, please.
Nature check, for sure. I can't guarantee it'll be good. A 9.
It seems like this boulder was just left here when the caves were carved out or worn away by water. Hard to say if they're naturally formed or if they've been, somewhat carved out as well. It doesn't seem to be part of any trap.
All right, so there's something else that killed these guys. I point my thumb over to the bones and blood.
Sure, and do me a favor, if you would, make a survival check as you look upon these the bones.
I got a 22.
Okay.
I was going to offer to help with that, but you seem like you got it under control.
I got my peepers open.
Yeah, it looks like the whatever these bones were was killed by tooth and claw, and the marks seem to have come from a giant spider.
Oh.
Right.
There's a big spider that killed these guys. It might be past the boulder. Is it? How? So you said there's a wider path and there's like a not so wide path. Can I fit through either of them? Is it going to be a tight squeeze?
Yeah, you can easily walk around this boulder. It's essentially just kind of bisecting the larger passageway.
Okay.
Yeah, the boulder is, no more than 7 to 8 feet in diameter.
So it's not like anyone got stuck trying to cross by. It's just...
May have been just to keep some of the other habitants out.
I mean, like those basilisks, maybe?
Perhaps the basilisks would struggle to get around those.
Well...
And actually, Durian, too, as you were analyzing the bones, the remains of whatever was killed here, you do find 48 copper pieces and 9 silver pieces.
Oh, change. Peter, take this from me. I don't want this. I was handing my like dimes and nickels.
48 copper?
And
yes,
7
48
silver.
copper, 9 silver.
9 silver, so I don't want to shortchange you any.
Silver.
Well, yeah, I don't want to go in there if there's a giant spider. I don't want to get murdered.
Do we see any, is there, webbing on the walls or cobwebs or any
There
other...
does not appear to be webbing in this room, no.
Okay,
Scanning the walls and the ceiling. Sorry.
Nothing. I'm being stupid. Don't mind me.
Scanning the walls and the ceiling, Ben, can we see anything through the darkness?
Desperado, make a perception check for me, please.
We do got a torch.
That's a 6.
The room is silent and it seems to be empty.
As we could move in here.
I guess I'll give it a go. If I get bitten on the shoulder, maybe I can shrug off any would-be poison. I don't know. This door was trapped. And I'm going to move forward to the wider path of the two. If there's even like a big difference at all. And kind of peer my head around the corner to see if there's any spider about to jump and eat my face.
Ben, I'm going to move stealthily about 10 feet behind Durian.
Okay. The chamber actually, as you move into and inspect the place, it seems to be empty completely. And you see further along, and I kind of have to leave a little bit of what I'm revealing out of your guys' view, just because I guess I don't need to. There's just a path going across the top of it, so you have to imagine that the path that's going north-south is not really there. At the end of the chamber, you see there's another door closed.
Well, there's no spider. Before we get any further, do we want to take this path or the big fog over there? I mean, we can at least see through this one.
Right, you recall that the other tunnel opposite of this chamber led to essentially a curtain of magical darkness barring the way.
I'm kind of more partial to this one, if I'm being honest.
I mean, I prefer to see my friend Darian. Yeah, I agree.
I walk forward to the door. It's just like a solid wooden door. There's not like a window in it or anything.
Right. It does appear to be locked.
I'm not touching that thing. I saw what happened.
Can I go up on the door and press my ear against it and see if I can hear anything on the other side?
Oh, yes. Please make a perception check.
Okay. I have advantage on hearing-based perception checks.
Cool.
Hearing and smell. Oh, I do not have the D4.
Okay.
I do not have guidance. But don't need it, I guess, with a 26.
Giving you guidance. Sorry.
Wow, that's really good. You hear, as everybody is silent for you to listen, you hear just like the perhaps titter or pittering of spindly legs upon rocks, moving, from time to time.
Turn around and I look at the rest of them and I'm like, spider. It's behind this door.
More than one? Is there just one?
There's either a lot or there's one really, really big one.
I'm betting it's a big
or
one.
Or maybe several medium-sized ones.
Okay, so I don't know.
Maybe a whole bunch of tiny ones. There's a large mass amount of spiders. I don't know how many individual entities it's separated into.
So there's one or there's a lot?
Maybe.
Okay.
How big is the door, Ben? like a person door? Like a normal...
It's a large spider-shaped door.
This door is, large for a human-sized door, perhaps 5 feet in diameter, 8 to 9 feet tall.
Well, yeah, it is spider-sized door. You're right.
Well, I would much rather fight a spider than something in the dark. I remember last time we did that, and it was a whole goose chase. Just running around in a bunch of dark halls, chasing after somebody, and nothing really crazy happened.
Weird demons? You mean, Darian?
Yeah, the demons and the guy that was Kevin.
Doppelganger.
Yeah. Speaking of which, where is that guy? Taking a leak again?
Kevin is behind you, Durian. Durian, should I go back to the river and cover our backs, or do you want me to continue with you?
Can you see in the dark?
I can.
Oh, how about you stay like a room behind us?
Very good. Take up the rear.
If things get like really bad, and we scream for you, you can run up and try and help.
All right. Don't hesitate.
I'm gonna forget he's there.
He walks a little bit further back in the chamber that you all are occupying and keeps an eye on the door behind you.
Peter, if you could unlock the door, I can open it.
If there are no enemies around here and the door's locked, I'm taking a short rest before we go anywhere.
Ooh, could we lock the door behind us? The one that we just went through?
I could.
I wouldn't be opposed.
Already working on it.
All right, yeah, sure, we can hang out. Nice little small room.
I don't have a problem with that either.
Edward, you want to take a little nappy nap?
I mean, we can take a break if we need to.
I mean, Peter's been, quite frankly, horribly mutilated today.
That is, yes, yeah, I can see
we're
that.
I'm not going to sleep here or anything, but that's a good.
No, we can take a moment to bandage off our wounds, so I think
that's a good 20, right, Ben?
Yeah, that's for Kevin, keeping an eye out.
It's something.
You know what? I've suddenly changed my mind. I don't think it's a good idea. We should prepare to go immediately.
Guys, I tried to use my bedroll, and it says I can't sleep with monsters nearby. I don't know what's going on.
Why can't I fast travel?
As the group of you kind of hunker down to rest and recuperate, you hear the door before you being unlocked. How do you react?
From the other side?
Yes.
Which side? The spider door or the door we went through?
The spider door, the fresh door.
Is there anywhere for us to hide, or is this just like an empty corridor?
This corridor is mostly empty. There are stalactites and stalagmites you might be able to make use of. You could always retreat and run away in the other direction.
Try to hide behind stalactites are the ones from the ceiling, right?
That's a good question.
Which one's which again?
I remember some of the stites and mites is, I don't know. The age-old question. No one can remember.
Ben, I'm gonna.
I don't think anyone knows. Actually,
stalactites are from the ceiling. Mites are from the ground.
Okay, I'm gonna hide behind a mite real quick.
And Desperado.
Yep. That mass on at the north end of the room, is it a hole, or is that just like a wall, a wall?
That is the boulder that is bisecting the path.
I'm sorry. Then I'm just gonna try and hide on the northern side of that boulder, and with my bow out, kind of looking towards the corridor over here.
And Peter, you stay in the chamber near the door, hiding behind a stalagmite.
As far away from that door as I can, yes.
Okay, so you move to go around, essentially around the bend in the.
I'm a small boy. I'm a small boy. If I can find like a smaller stalagmite further back, I'll take the risk, I think.
Okay, and Edward?
Yep. I'll turn invisible.
Okay.
I can't actually do that. I don't know how. I just wanted to.
I was going to ask, how does this happen?
Oh, Bill was just like, okay.
Like, you could have done that this whole time.
Yeah, right.
I only have to kill somebody.
It's like, oh, guys, I've got this thing. No, I'm retreating back as well around the bend, trying to hunker down back there.
I'm gonna do the same, and I'm gonna watch for Desperado's basically how he acts, because he's probably gonna have a view.
I'm gonna tell you guys where my thought process is on it right now. Put all my cards on the table. I'm hiding just to see if this is something we can deal with, and if it's something I decide we can take, I'm going for it.
Very good. You hear as you act quickly, retreating from the door back the way you came. You hear the door creak open, and you hear movement scuffling across the stones. Edward, you recognize this as what you suspected were the movements of spiders. And Desperado, from your position behind the boulder, you see 3 large monstrosities. They look somewhat like arachnids, but they have the vague resemblance to a humanoid as they move forward. Not holding anything, but raising their pinchers as they rush forward into the chamber.
Well, it's like a cross between some sort of 8-legged creature and a humanoid, like a centaur spider.
They just vaguely resemble a human. They still have the kind of lifeless black eyes of a bug. Just the something strange about the way they carry themselves resembles a human, kind of walking upright on their rear legs as they move forward.
And obviously they have the intelligence to unlock a door.
Perhaps.
A door.
And there were 3 of them?
Yes. Desperado, will you please make a stealth check for me?
Yeah. Oh, 11.
My roll is +3. Okay. And Desperado, as you are kind of trying to get eyes on what has come into the chamber, you see their heads pivot and their bulbous, lifeless eyes focus upon you as they rush forward.
As soon as I see them turn at Desperado, I was poised for a potential attack. I lunge.
Sure. Okay. If you all would please roll initiative, and Edward, you can roll initiative with advantage. as can Peter and Durian.
Oh my goodness, Peter!
Think
Here's
that's
right
good, right?
Jeez. I like how Desperado, is that a 1 on initiative and you still get an 18?
He rolls both. He doesn't have
I roll
plus.
initiative with advantage because of my shield. I
It just
roll a
doesn't-
1 and a 14.
Yeah, it just does both of them. It's
There's
correct.
a toggle in the settings to give yourself to turn on advantage for initiative.
Gotcha.
an actual thing. I didn't
Yeah,
know
so
that.
I turned that on with my Sentinel shield.
Okay. You see Edward go to make his attack, and then that will commence combat. Peter, you can act first. You see these 3 creatures turning the corner. They've come, into view now, and are getting very near to Desperado and Edward, who are in front of you.
Jeez. Okay. Are they within melee of my allies already, or are they still a distance away?
Yeah, I think what triggered combat is Edward rushing to make his attack. But I do feel that we needed to enter initiative at that point. So yeah, they're within melee of Edward.
Okay. So my original idea was going to be throwing in some AoE, but I think being so close by is going to make it difficult in this type of terrain. So instead, I'm going to cast Enlarge Reduce, burning my last 2nd level spell slot to enlarge my werewolf companion.
Okay.
He's big.
Awesome.
He's big.
So as I see him start to tear into his flesh and bring out the wolf beast with it, I infuse my magic into his body to reinforce it, to power it in some way.
He gave him a shot of steroids.
And so Edward grows and essentially fills the breadth of the cavern.
So he goes from being a medium-sized creature to large.
Or excuse me,
the
Edward.
biggest-
I might have said Desperado.
This is the biggest wolf we've seen so far.
The big bad wolf.
And so we have Edward and Desperado at the same initiative. Is that right?
That's
Yes.
right. Yeah.
Exactly
Yes.
the same.
Okay, Edward, go ahead.
Okay. What do I get with the enlarge? I get a D4 on my
You get
attacks.
Attacks,
one
yep.
D4 on your attacks. You have advantage on strength checks, and you become large.
Okay. The advantage on string checks I had already from just from being me. That's a D4 on my damage or on the attack roll?
On the damage.
Right.
Nice. Okay.
Yeah.
All right.
And make a whole bunch of attacks. It adds up fast.
Yeah. And I do make a bunch of attacks.
And you died making a bunch of attacks.
Ouch.
Oh my god.
All right. So I'm going to continue the momentum that I already have, and I'm going to lunge because they turned towards Desperado. So I'm going to jump just right onto the back of the one that's closest to me,
Okay.
and just try to sink my teeth into its neck and start my assault,
All
as
right.
it were.
Very good.
So here comes first attack. Oh, didn't mean to roll that with advantage.
26.
That's a 26. I think I added the new thing on there now. Yep. Oh, geez. Okay, so that is
13.
yeah, 6 points of cold. I'm sorry, I was just making sure that it added all my stuff right.
Plus 1d4.
Yeah, I thought I put the D4 on there, but it's not showing up on the thing.
It is on there. I saw it be rolled.
I saw it rolled, but
Yeah, it's showing up under your
It's-
cold damage.
Yeah, your
oh,
cold
it's
right damage.
adding to the cold damage. Okay, I
worries.
see there.
That
Okay,
works.
no worries. Cool. All right, so that's that. Then second attack. Once I've got my teeth sunk in, I'm gonna come in with the claws into its ribs. I guess. Do they have ribs?
They have
Where
like
the
an
ribs would be?
exoskeleton, essentially. Yeah.
Okay. Into the side of their carapace, I guess. I don't know.
Yes.
Boom. Yeah.
Well,
22 for that strike.
Will hit.
Okay. That's going to be... Okay, 14 points total.
Sure, and you open a large gash in its side, and it begins to spill putrid ichor upon the ground.
Great. And then as I pull away and rip open that gash with my bonus action unarmed strike, I'm then going to clench into a fist and punch directly into where I've broken into the carapace.
Very nice.
With a 15.
Will hit.
Oh, okay. Cool. And that's going to be another 13 points of damage on that one.
Very nice. And this creature is immobilized beneath your enormous girth as you're sitting essentially perched upon it.
Yeah. Okay. I forgot I'm huge too. Yeah.
Yeah, absolutely. Is that all from Edward?
Yeah, I think that's enough for me.
Next is Desperado on the other side of the boulder. You've seen Edward basically put a halt to their charge. You can act.
Awesome. Yeah, seeing him charge in, grabbing my shield and my rapier, I'm going to charge in, flanking. Or I mean, you can't really flank somebody that's on a thing, but like I'm going to plant my rapier into this one that he's just clawed and gored. I'm going to assume it's probably maybe not evil.
This beast is twisted by evil.
Oh, it is.
Evil.
OG paladins would just know that, but they don't. I can't tell the evil right out of the gate.
You know, I think just because we have that mechanic in our game, I think it's fine if we just discuss whether or not it is. I don't think it makes a huge difference. Especially after the encounter is already rolling and you've already described your action, I think it's fair for me to tell you, yes, it is evil.
Okay,
because you would recognize the effect of your sword.
Maybe it has like a hum or it shines a bit brighter or something.
Sting?
Sure. And even just the increased lethality of it.
Sure, yeah. Like as you said, I'll coming in with my shield and my rapier, trying to end what my friend has begun. On my first attack,
steal my kill.
Will be 23 to hit. Pardon?
23 will hit.
I said, don't steal my kill. Just kidding. Have it.
So that's going to be 9 radiant damage.
And the beast collapses, is utterly squished beneath Edward as you drive your sword into it, slain.
Is there another one in reach, or I need to move to the other?
I think it's fair to say there's another one within reach as two are approaching side by side.
Nice. So kind of as I plant my blade, kind of like brightens ever so slightly, and I'll use my reaction and attack the other one.
Very good.
Yeah. Go to the second attack. Come on. Oh, I rolled 13.
A 13 will hit.
Oh, okay.
Nice.
Well, this out. That's 12 radiant damage on that guy, and then my second attack, kind of like my flurry.
Absolutely.
Don't mess with this the Dexy Paladin guys. I'll get rid of that natural one because it's gonna be 24.
Will hit.
Oh, I rolled low, so that's my minimum. Six more radiant damage on the second combatant.
Okay, very good. Is that all from?
And then, like as I do, I'll just kind of place the top of my rapier over my shield in my sort of my defensive stance. Trying to block a path. I know Peter's hurting a little bit, and I know Durian's done a lot of heavy lifting today. That maybe I can give him a bit of reprieve and block. At least give them let them do what they want as opposed to being forced into something. I can block them from getting past.
And Edward has grown in size to essentially fill the breadth of the lower part of the passage, and then you stand in guard, on the upper part of that passage, the northern pass.
Yeah, exactly. Perfect. Thank you. That's all for me.
Next is Durian.
So I got a man intentionally blocking a passage, and I got a wolf maybe unintentionally blocking a passage. Is it possible for me to move into their space and get some swings in with the understanding that if I leave, I'm going to get swiped at?
You can get in there and make an attack for sure.
Okay, I'm gonna go in and try to burn down the one that Desperado was swinging at. Noticing that they're remarkably easy to hit. They didn't seem to have much trouble going for it. So I'm gonna.
Maybe we're just that good, Durian.
Maybe it could be fine. I'm not complaining. And I'm gonna recklessly attack with Great Weapon Master to take a penalty to try and maybe just murder one of them, and see if we can kill him real good.
Alrighty.
Is it possible to get in between two of them? Is there a physical space for me to do so?
Yeah, sure. You can move. Let's say you can move past Edward, who is squished one, to be somewhat surrounded by the remaining two.
Okay, I think I'm gonna do that because there's a good chance I kill one at the very least.
Well, let's see.
Let's go. All right, so on the first one by Desperado.
Hiya!
I'd say the chance is very likely. All right, I have a macro for this. I just gotta find which one it is. I believe that's the one. Yes. So I'm dealing. Ignore that additional 10. I actually have to turn that off for this. But it is 28 slashing damage to the one that has been stabbed already by Desperado with a mighty cleave.
And you deal the final blow to this creature that is slain by your great axe.
I chose correct, and with the same momentum of the crit, I'm going back around and I'm going to try and just hit in the torso area of this carapace of this weird bug person.
Yes.
It's a spider. And my second go around, that is a 13 to hit.
A 13 will hit.
For a nasty 24 slashing damage.
Wow, very nice. And this bloodies the creature. Its side is opened up, spilling black rancid ichor upon the ground.
And with my dealer's choice of getting a crit or reducing a creature to 0, I get one last attack as a bonus action, and I'm going to try and make a nice little X form on it, like it's a piece of bread. That is a 14 to hit.
Will hit.
Or another smashing 18 slashing damage.
This hobbles the creature, but it's still alive, badly injured.
All right, Kevin, kill this thing, and I'm gonna end my turn there.
Kevin darts in masterfully with his sword of sharpness and makes his attack. And does so successfully, cutting the beast open and stealing the kill from you all.
That's okay. I didn't get hurt. That's all I care about.
As commanded. He wipes the ichor from his blade and sheathes it, returning to his post at the rear of the battlements. All of the creatures have been slain.
Well, that was good. That was good, guys.
Wow.
We still want to take that little nappy nap?
And just knowing what we know of, which was probably limited of organizations, and does this seem like a scout party or like a? I'm not sure quite what I'm trying to ask. I'm wondering if maybe we may have alerted someone else in taking these out.
Desperado, what is your passive perception?
Good question. I believe it is.
It is 8 plus your score.
Okay.
With our house rules.
I think it's 12. Yes, 12.
Okay. Allow me. My roll is +4. Wow. Okay. You see a large monstrous figure move on the other side of the door with a serpentine tail. You just catch a bit of light flickering off of the scales of its tail as it slithers away in the other chamber.
Guys, I just saw perhaps whoever these things are working for seems to have linked back behind the door. I'm not sure if we want to rest here.
The one we were going towards?
Yeah, the one we were heading for.
Hmm.
Can I check on these spider bodies and see if they've got anything of interest on them?
Yes, they don't seem to be carrying anything, just the beasts themselves.
Okay.
I don't think resting here is going to all that thing's a lot.
So then we either treat or we push forward and kill it.
I say we have Big Wolf with us. Might make use of it while he's around.
How long do I get to be big?
How long has it been since the battle ended, Ben?
Just a few moments.
Okay, because that spell only lasts a minute.
All right, everyone, run through these hallways with reckless abandon.
Get to work then? That's what you're saying.
Chop.
I turn and run through the door.
I'm
In full
hot on his
assault mode.
heels. All right, we're doing
All
it.
fours, like just
Rushing
full,
in, yeah.
massive dire wolf sort of attack.
I'm going to try and keep pace with them, Ben, to keep them in my aura of protection, but it may be challenging. Although my movement's pretty good, but I think they move faster.
How fast are we?
I think at this point you might have like 5 rounds of it left, buddy.
My speed is 40.
Okay, so we're evenly matched. I know.
And mine's
Desperado.
35, so I can stay just right behind you.
I'll go up to 50 next level, but
Sorry, what were we going to say, Durian? You know Desperado, sorry.
Desperado's fast. I know that much. I know Peter's not fast.
Okay, I'll catch up. Okay.
But it's as much by choice
He's
as by...
better back there, honestly. He's
That's-
okay.
Exactly. He
You
needs
rush
to stay behind us.
through the caves and through this large doorway, and you what opens before you is a larger chamber, and you see that this is a high-ceilinged cavern with several thin stalagmites and one thick column rising in the center. There's a large gash opening in the floor through much of the cavern. And this stretches towards another tunnel exiting from the far side. And you see a large person. You had questioned before whether the Ettercaps were as centaurs with humanoids attached to the bodies of beasts. Well, this appears as the upper torso of a woman wielding what appear to be 2 large scimitars, and her lower torso is that of a snake. And she is moving quickly away from you, avoiding the webs in the chamber. And I will show you this, reveal this room to you.
Edward, are we going to run her
on the
down?
far side of the chamber in the northern pass, moving quickly away from you.
Well, let's get her.
All right, I mean,
if you guys would please, we'll have the whole group of you kind of burst through that door, and if you could all please roll initiative for me.
Stop that woman!
Edward, we'll have 7 rounds of your spell remaining, as
Okay.
you guys acted very quickly.
all right, I got a 16.
It's a 5 for me.
Makes sense.
I'm on a 21.
My roll is +1. My gosh.
Yeah, makes more
2.
sense.
Yeah, she's retreating. This is key. Yeah,
Oh, I thought that was Kevin's.
It takes a long time to turn around that snake tail,
the dice are telling a story here, guys. It's good.
And as you burst into the room, the lady turns her head and then shouts down the pass, "Goto, come!" And we'll start at the top of initiative with Desperado. You see that this is a large column, essentially, bisecting the room once again. Below is the chasm.
Right on.
A large chasm there that stretches into darkness below you. that even your dark vision cannot see the bottom of. And you see along the northern pass, it is covered in webs.
Okay.
And she. Sorry, it's not my turn. Never mind.
No, go ahead, Darian. It's okay, man.
I was gonna ask. Did she go through the webs and like avoided them like skillfully, or she went like around the webs?
Yeah, you kind of see her on the far side of the column, because this column does stretch to the rooftop, and she is heading north into the passage above her, placed on the map. Yeah, seeming to avoid the webs.
With Durian and Edward kind of charging ahead of me, Ben, I might just pull up for a second, switching to my bow. I might try and loose a couple of arrows at this serpentine lady.
Okay.
As she makes her retreat. Briefly reciting some words of magic as I cast divine favor on myself, and these red long leaves kind of flutter all over my person and then just kind of fizzle into my body, and I'll loose a couple of arrows at her. That's 17 and 13.
I'm sorry, give me one moment.
Yeah, no problem.
Need to look up the spell real quick. Okay. And so your arrows fly. One of them flies true, but there's a magical barrier that appears behind her as she casts a spell,
nice.
Blocking your arrow.
Got tricks, my friends. Keep your wits about you when you close in there. I'll be right with you. I'm gonna stay about 10. I want to keep Edward and Durian in my aura, but I'm not gonna be right beside them. I'm probably between 5 and 10 feet behind them.
Okay, fair enough.
I think they were kind of keeping pace, so they're probably almost abreast. And I'm just a bit behind.
And then after Desperado is Edward.
Okay. You said the top path there is covered in spider webs and stuff?
Yes.
Is it like fully all the way across, full of webs?
They do seem to bar the way.
section?
Yes, you'd have to move through the webs to pass.
Let's try to figure out if it's something I can jump over or something like that. Okay. No worries. I'm going to. About how far away is she from me? If I have to take the south path?
Maybe 40 feet or so.
Well, that's perfect. I will rush up 40 feet, and since she's trying to run, let's go with. I'm gonna try to tackle her, like grapple her, catch her.
Oh, okay.
So that's athletics check for me, right? Yeah.
Yes, athletics or acrobatics as you wish.
Okay.
And we do this as a contest. Her roll is at +4.
Okay.
We have advantage on this.
I would have advantage if I do it as athletics, but I only have a +3 on my athletics. I have a +7 for acrobatics.
Oh, wow.
So I think I'm going to go with the acrobatics, even though I don't get advantage.
22.
Yeah, definitely going with the acrobatics. Come on, big money, big money.
What's the tie mean?
Tie goes to whoever has the better modifier, which in this situation is Edward.
Awesome. So yeah, so I will run up and just sort of just football style, just wrap up and try to just take her down on the ground so that my friends can catch up. And what was that name that she shouted when she said somebody come?
Goto.
As I tackle her and land in her ear, I'm going to whisper, "I'm going to kill Goto when they get here too."
Wow. Brutal.
And that's my turn. Because I don't think I can only get my bonus action attack if I attack with my action. So
Scarsha hisses in your ear. You won't hold me. And she slithers out of your grasp. After Edward is Durian.
Don't worry, I got her, and I'm gonna run and tackle her.
Okay.
This is a sad leapfrog of.
Don't worry, guys, I got you.
Yeah, I'm gonna try and take her down with a grapple. See if I can't get a hold of her.
Okay, very good. These would be opposed checks. She has a +4 to this roll.
Yeah.
With a 9.
Get over here, lady. And grappling is you use an attack to do it. I can't imagine that I'll be able to effectively use a great axe while holding on to this lady or this snake person or whatever.
Sure,
Can
you
I
could
just
make a basic melee attack.
I want to like try and just like headbutt her pretty much as I got my hands on her.
Yeah, absolutely.
I don't I guess just like
strength check,
strength.
basically.
7.
Butter, but you instead headbutt her this copper breastplate that she seems to be wearing.
Don't worry, I'm hugging you. And I'll end my turn there. Or yeah, I'll end my turn there.
Okay. As you headbutt her in the shoulder, Scarsha coils her tail and crouches and just springs out of reach. And if Edward and Durian, will you please make Constitution saving throws?
I got a lot, 25.
Okay.
I got a lot less, 6.
Durian, you keep your footing, but Edward, you're thrown to the ground as Scarsha leaps away, removing herself 20 feet from the two of you. And so for the others, she is not visible. She has moved further north in the passage, kind of disappearing behind the very large column in the room.
She's 20 feet away?
Yes, 20 feet from Durian and Edward.
Edward, she can't keep doing that, right? You know, eventually she's got to be out of something.
She moves so quickly that you don't even find the time to strike at her. After Durian is Peter.
Jeez. Oh, jeez. Well, she's not within line of sight of me, right?
Right, you will need to move further into the chamber to try to get eyes on her.
But I can see, like, the direction they're looking at. Right?
Yes.
They would have had eyes on her?
Yes, she went further, she went further north.
I have an unconventional way of getting you right next to her. That's gonna hurt you a little. How okay are you with that? I would scream.
Me?
Yeah.
I'll get to her. I'm good.
Okay. In that case, I'm just gonna use my action to try to blend in with the environment. Try to hide myself from whatever reinforcements she's called into this room.
Okay.
She called Trock the other ogre.
Trock is the one who hired you, and then his brothers' names were Goto and Krupp.
Oh, Krupp, sorry.
Is there anything I can use here to hide behind?
You can easily hide behind this large column, or there are, large stalagmites.
Tights.
Already forgotten. Tights.
Mites
Stalactites.
Mites are from the
coming up
bottom.
from the ground.
All right, mites are from the bottom.
Mites are from the bottom. Come on, Ben. We just covered this like 10 minutes ago.
So like
my goodness. Yeah. Okay. Make a stealth check for me, please.
That'll be a 26.
Sure. And you just slink into the darkness, disappearing from the view of any enemies.
That'll be my turn.
Okay. You hear Scarsha begin to chant words of magic. You can tell by the cadence and rhythm that this is a magical spell, but it's in a language that you don't understand. Apologize, looking this up real quickly. Durian, if you would, please make a wisdom saving throw.
Oh, I'm good at those. 11.
Okay. You become bewildered and confused. You cannot take bonus actions or reactions. And at the start of your turn, you'll need to roll a d10 to determine what your actions are or what options you have.
What?
And at the end of each turn, you can repeat this save.
What? Huh? Are you big?
Exactly.
Why are you a big dog?
And you hear loud footfalls coming from the northern cavern approaching. As Scarsha continues down that cavern, there's an open door there that you can see pictured, and she moves quickly through the doorway, disappearing from view. Next is Desperado.
I'll move up as far as I can and try and get Durian and Edward back in my aura of protection. Then I'm gonna have it hold an attack for whatever is coming down that corridor.
Okay. Yeah, you can move up to be side by side with Durian and Ed. I'm sorry.
I think I'll be about 5. They moved 40 feet. I can only move 35, so I'll get closer, but I won't be able to catch up to them. But
Sure, you'll just be
I'll get close
adjacent to them. Yeah.
Yeah, pretty much.
And what benefits does your aura?
Pardon me, sorry.
What benefits does your aura prefer?
Oh, it'll give them all +3 to their saving throws.
Very nice. Okay. And you just see the tail end of Scarsha disappearing through the northern door, and she's out of view too quickly for you to make your attack. But there you are next to your allies.
Nice. Yeah, and that'll be it for me.
Okay. Then we come to Edward. Still enlarged. Just a hulking beast here in the cavern.
Hey, buddy.
How far away is that doorway she went through? She was about 20 feet away from me.
Sure. It's about 30 feet from you, I think. 30 feet or so.
Okay. All right,
Yeah,
so I have the mobile feet. I was thinking that the mobile feet gave me, or getting up only cost me 5 feet of movement, but I must be thinking of a different thing because I do not have that on there.
Okay.
So that must have been something else. But that's okay. I'll use half my movement to get up, and I will dash to get through that door. Is the door can I get through the door?
Yes, she left it open behind her.
Okay, then I'm gonna continue to chase her down. And it's gonna be my action to do that, so I can't do. Okay. Yeah, I'm just full sprint chasing her down.
Okay. As you barrel through the doorway, you see Scarsha before you. Is your move speed 30?
40.
40, okay.
Oh, he's moved 60. He had to get up.
Yeah, because I had to get half my movement to get up.
Right.
And 60 left.
Sure, Scarsha is just ahead of you, but just out of reach. And you see behind her 2 people dressed in red robes. And they're running down the hallway.
Away, like with her or towards us?
Towards you.
Okay.
Yeah.
Okay.
After Edward is Durian.
Wait, hey, aren't you supposed to be looking at a book of names or something? He's just talking to this elf that's right next to him.
Okay. And with the 3, unfortunately, the target does not move or take actions.
I gotta take a breather, and he just leans against the wall. He's like, hold on, I gotta parse through this real quick. On my turn.
You can repeat your saving throw, a wisdom save.
Add 3.
A crit.
24. Nice.
Oh,
you do
wait.
regain your senses and use of your faculties.
No, that's your brother. I don't know.
It's all right. Ignore that D6 roll. Just trying to do something.
It never happened.
Okay. And I do have to amend something just briefly. It doesn't matter that much. But Edward, as you turn the corner, you see these red-robed people transform into hulking, the massive forms of ogres. And after Durian is Peter.
I'm gonna follow, but I'm still trying to like cling to the sides of the wall and like darkness, try to hide myself as best I can. But I'm gonna follow, and I'm just gonna use my action to dash.
Are you still bearing a torch?
Not at this point.
You might need to be able to see where you're going.
I see what you mean. Yeah, you're right, because this is still darkness, right?
Yes. Yeah.
Yeah, I think as long as we are, I don't think I'll be able to hide for a while.
There is a big gash in the floor you do not want to fall in.
In that case, I'm gonna disregard stealth completely and just try to rush towards my ally. Just straight 50 feet.
Yeah, I think we're past stealth at this point.
I mean, you're hidden from yourself, even Joel. Really.
I like to think that.
I'm so sneaky, I can't even see myself. Pitch black.
You make it to the open doorway, and you can look into the chamber beyond, and you see Scaly Scarsha and her two ogre heavies behind her, as well as Edward closer, confronting her.
That's going to be my action, though, so that's all I can do.
Okay.
Damn, I thought they were coming to us. We have to go to them. Oh, I was waiting. I thought they were coming.
My thing is, we got one guy against all of us, so...
Yeah.
They probably were coming for us. I might have put the gun.
Okay.
No worries, because that spell only lasts so long, too, so...
Yeah. Trying to get my...
Gotta get your money's worth.
Scarsha continues chanting words of magic, changing her spell, and a large bolt of lightning streaks out from her, going straight ahead. She positions herself in such a way that it goes through Edward and then to Peter, who stands in the doorway as well.
Do I have any cover from this?
You can have a +2 to your save since you are kind of in the threshold of the doorway. Desperado, I'm sorry, will you remind me where you are located?
I pictured myself. I basically was like right about here.
Still further back.
Yeah, because I was waiting. I thought the bad guys were coming to us, so I was waiting to
absolutely.
like hold my action.
Sure.
Yeah,
I'm still next to him.
Right. Okay. Yeah. So she's able to target the two of you. If you guys would please make dexterity saving throws, Edward and Peter.
All day.
So this is gonna be at a +2.
Dex saves all day.
Good.
I use my last luck point on this.
Just 12, yeah.
I'm gonna use my last luck point, Ben, to roll this at advantage.
Very good.
Wise decision.
I feel like that would be, yeah. So at advantage and +2.
Okay, Edward with the 15.
Actually,
with the
just
5.
with the 12, because I don't.
just the
I
12.
forgot to turn that aura off. Yeah.
My bad.
I don't think 7 will do it.
Okay,
I
and
think,
so
I
this
think Peter's gonna be okay.
bolt of lightning crackles through the hallway, dealing a massive
fine.
blow.
Peter's not okay.
And you each take 35 damage
I'm
from the lightning.
unconscious.
Okay.
35. I could
Yes.
eat 35 with my face. I ain't
You're
even
no,
worried
you're,
about
you're
it.
no longer large.
I'm no longer a lot of things.
And
But
it seems as though Scarsha has called upon her, most powerful magics to deliver this spell. she stands and holds her ground as her two ogre heavies rush past her to confront Edward. One of them raises a large battle axe that is decorated with runes and glowing a mild blue. And sorry, this will just take a second.
Edward snarls as he attacks.
Oh wow, a 10 will miss. And then the second ogre approaches, this one wielding an axe that does not appear magical, with a 17 to hit.
17 misses.
Very nice.
I like to think of it because it all happens at once. So like as they charge in at the same time that Peter gets knocked out, so they both swing for my head, but I shrink down.
Sure. Very nice.
Very well. I'll tell you my story. But I do hope you're clever enough to understand that every tale we're telling is half-truth evolution. I am Peter Underleaf, born in the gutters of a city that burned, but reborn from the ashes of men too proud to look beneath their own boots. Gold changes hands easily when whispered promises come with a smile, and a dagger behind the curtain. I built empires on secrets, toppled houses with forged letters, and seduced my way half the nobility with nothing but charm and conveniently timed scandals. And yet here I am, see. The Fae, those glittered-eye monsters draped in beauty, don't just steal children or mislead lost travelers. No, they steal stories, and I was too interesting to resist. One moment I was slipping poison into the goblet of a lord's masquerade, and the next I woke in groves of singing trees, the ground breathing beneath me, and a voice like moonlight in my skull. Call it the court of glass, the theater of torment and Fae wager on more. They were as if they were chess pieces. Now I fight with not sword or strength, but the most dangerous weapon I possess, my mind. I intend to survive this ridiculous game, not just survive, thrive. I've already begun sowing seeds among lesser archfey, whispering doubts, stoking rivalries, and even here power has cracks, and I plan to climb through them.
So Edward's story actually begins quite a while back. His early life was a very simple one. He lived in a quaint, unremarkable house in a quaint, small, unremarkable village, with just him and his lovely bride. It was a simple but a happy existence. Till one day, fortunately, when I was on my way home and traveling alone, and I was attacked, captured, and held for a very long time by an archfey in the area who, excuse me, not an archfey, by an archdruid in the area who was attempting to enhance the powers of his own wild shapes. But in order to do so, he was trying to perfect some sort of concoction to accomplish that. I served as his guinea pig. We went through several different versions of it until he found something that sort of worked. It transformed me into a ferocious monster, and I immediately bit his neck out. I escaped, found my way home, told my wife of what had happened, and she called me a monster, said she would not have that curse near her, and kicked me out, told the rest of the village, and I was shunned from existence. So in a desperate attempt to try to regain and reclaim my previous life, I searched for anyone that could help me to remove this curse, and that eventually landed me right into the lap of a particular archfey who made a deal with me. Said that if I removed any and all monsters that existed within a cavernous area, that I would be free of my curse. I foolishly accepted this deal and went about my way. Not realizing, of course, that myself being within these caverns made it, in fact, full of monsters, because me. I did eventually figure out this plight. Unfortunately, it took several centuries before I realized that I had been fooled. And as such, I sort of gave up on that particular instance, have learned to accept that this creature is a part of me, whether I like it or not. Learn to accept that every facet of my prior life that I've ever known is gone. And I've replaced all of that with a burning desire for vengeance that can only be sated by the blood of the archfey that did that to me. Anyway, that's my story.
So usually these sorts of stories begin with a young, jovial character thrust into a life-changing scenario, setting them on some kind of unplanned trajectory. But they aren't usually embarrassing or humiliating. Oh wait, my apologies. I should introduce myself first. I'm Desperado Phineas Theos, the third of my name, after my grandfather and my great-great-grandfather. My older brother, Silverado, you might have heard of him. He did some pretty great things for the people of Gira. He left some time ago, a few years ago now. Hasn't been heard from in quite a while. Our home, our village, sits within the Redwood Forest, just on the edge of Dunsmuir Lake. Anyway, Silverado's leaving home for me was really tough. I thought we'd be in the forest together forever, our families growing up together. But after he set off, I realized I needed to find my place in this world too. I just wasn't sure what that looked like. I wasn't sure what that might be. And my friends and I, we spent most of our time just messing around on the shores of the Dunsmuir, like any, young elf might do. When we weren't in school or training, that is. Usually these times on the lake were involved weird games, always involved lots of wine. Not the junk from around here, the good stuff, good elven stuff. But on one sunny afternoon, everything kind of changed for me. It was a day like any other. It was sunny. It was nice. We were on the lake between swigs of wine, knots of the good bread. Wine was a bit off. We paid it no mind, though. It didn't matter. But I'll never forget that giggling, cackling sound. It still haunts me. We were laying there with our dipping our toes in the water, staring at the sky. Those days when you're just trying to avoid the world and that's catching up to you. It was one of those times, all of a sudden I began to realize something was amiss. Not quite right. I couldn't wiggle my toes, my fingers, I couldn't turn my head. I couldn't move my arms or legs. I wasn't quite sure what had happened. None of us could move, but we could see and we could hear quite well. I could hear really well. You know how they say when you lose one sense, all your other sense are heightened. They're very right. The dancing and the laughing and cackling sound all around us. I couldn't tell what they were. I found out later from my father they're called bogles, tricksy little fey creatures. Anyway, they took everything. They took everything from us: our food, our coins, our clothes, our dignity. By the time I could move again, they were gone. There was no trace of them. There we were on the shore of the Dunsmuir, naked, exposed, robbed, and humiliated. I promised myself I'd never let my guard down like that again, especially around fays. And after that experience, I took my training much more seriously. It opened my eyes to the world and the things that are around us. Nothing nothing is as it seems in our world, and even in times of peace, things can change in an instant. It seems. After the thing with the boggles, I kind of developed this issue with others touching my food. I trained in the community kitchens and learned some really good elven cuisine. I became a pretty accomplished chef, But when I wasn't in the kitchens, instead of spending my time at the lake, I practiced with my bow and my blades. I'd hoped that I wouldn't ever need to use them, but I wanted to be prepared in the event that I did. And it was around that time that the lady in the lake came to me. Apparently, she'd been watching me. I had no idea, but the first time I saw her, she appeared as this regal elven maiden, wearing this fairly pristine sylvan plate mail. She talked to me about how she was ready to take on a champion, someone to carry on her mantle. She would spar with me, and she helped me hone my skills with my bow and my blade. She told me about how she was one of the protectors of my people long ago, a great knight. No idea. She fought in the great battle of the Redwood Forest, the one that gave Redwood its name. She was a real great warrior, and she fought bravely in that battle. She'd eventually fall, but Dunsmuir favored her, and her spirit lives on in the lake. She watches over our kin and in service of him in Dunsmuir. She asked if I could prove my worth. She would empower me to do great things. She asked me to seek out one of Dunsmuir's most faithful followers, my brother, actually, Silverado. She says he's lost but not gone, and that's what brings me here.
I was with my pa in the woods, hunting for food on a long trip away from home. I was gored by a boar, and I was a little confused, and I was very sad. I took his book he scratched letters into, so I could learn more about him. He didn't really talk a lot about anything. He was an orc of few words. I took his book, and I headed to find someone smart that could help me understand what all these letters mean and what words they make. Nobody seemed to understand or make sense of the scratches except a mage who was up and coming, and he seemed like he could help me understand what was going on here. He said he could cast a spell that would help me learn, but it costs a lot of money, and I didn't have any money. So I went to go north to the New World in search of knowledge or money, and the first place I got to was a nice farm run by a nice old couple, the Hopkins. The man of the farm who ran it, he would give me some of his free time when he had it to help me learn how to read Common, which was, not what was in my father's book, as I learned later. But he couldn't give me all his time, so he had his son Kevin teach me. He was nice. He was pretty mean sometimes, but it was a good experience. Soon after, I left the farm to go wander and look for other orcs that have been spotted, and then maybe I could learn from them. I got some help from a small little goblin named Glasses. I helped him out once when he's getting stomped by some orcs, and some other goblins, and I asked him if he's seen any other orcs running around, and he seemed to let me know whenever he was in the area. I met some okay people I went to go do some jobs with, and then I just stuck with them when all my leads ran empty. There was a dwarf, a goblin guy, and like a weird wood elf that spoke funny. We're cool.
Okay, we're back to it, and we'll pick up combat right where we left off. And next is Desperado.
Nice. So I probably saw a flash of lightning come through the doorway.
Absolutely.
So
and you saw Peter fall to the ground.
Yes.
And you
so
probably
the doorway,
heard me scream too.
Fair to say.
Sorry?
Also,
heard
you
scream?
heard Peter's scream. Yeah.
Yeah. Is the doorway is there like a threshold I could get to the doorway, do a thing, and then duck behind the out of sight?
I would allow partial cover as with Peter,
okay.
So a +2 to your AC.
Okay, cool. So I'm gonna run up to the threshold of the door, and then reciting some words of magic. I if my math checks out, I'm still about 30 feet from Durian, but I'm 30 feet or less from Edward, and then Peter is somewhere in the middle of me and Edward. And these like red leaves just kind of waft over you all. I'm gonna cast Aid, and so you all get 5 hit points, and your hit point maximum goes up by 5.
And what's the radius of this spell?
30 feet.
Okay, sure, yeah, you can get everybody in there.
Cool, yeah. So I'll do that, and then Peter is in the room a little bit, isn't he?
Peter is on your side of the doorway.
That brings me back up from unconsciousness, right?
Yeah. Yep, totally. Yep. It's a 5. And then I will just I'm just gonna step out and take some cover.
Sure. Just put your back to the wall on this side of the door.
Yeah.
Okay. After Desperado's Edward, you find yourself face to face with these 2 ogres, adorned in armor. Go ahead.
I am going to. Oh wait, I have to make a wisdom saving throw to see if I can even decide what I'm going to do.
You're good.
Oh yeah. Okay. Cool. All right.
And that's just to stave off your primal instincts.
That's just to
that's just
to keep myself in control, basically. So I am going to go ahead and I'm just gonna dig into the one next to me.
All right.
Whichever one. You know what? I'm going for the one with the magical axe. That's the one I'm attacking. The pretty lights on the axe distract me and drew my attention. It's probably not. That's 12.
You're unable to penetrate its plate armor.
Okay. Second attack.
Oh, almost.
15.
Again, it's too heavily armored.
Unarmed strike. There we go. 26.
That'll hit.
That'll hit. Okay. That is, we still got the crimson right on there. Okay, that's not bad. Not bad. It's 14.
And the enlarge. Oh wait, no, it's gone.
No, I'm not enlarged.
I lie for a little bit of fun.
You silly durian.
I like to lie a little bit.
Okay, and then I will. I'm gonna go ahead and actually kind of break away a little bit backwards, away from them, sort of trying to close the distance between myself and my friends. I do have with the mobile feat. I don't. I made a melee attack, so I don't provoke opportunity attacks with my move.
Oh, very good. Okay.
So I'm just gonna back up. I don't want to get like right next to the others because I don't want to necessarily put them directly in harm's way. But I do want to get a little bit closer to them. So maybe actually I'm gonna move my whole 40 feet back. Let me take a step back on that. I'm gonna move my whole 40 feet back, and that'll put me 30 feet away from Peter's unconscious corpse. Correct?
Sure. So and Peter is conscious again.
Oh, that's right.
So you retreat back into the previous chamber, about 25 to 30 feet within. So standing near the large column in the center of the chamber.
Yeah.
And that's where Durian is. And Durian, it is your turn.
If I were to move half my movement 20 feet to get an eye, can I get an eye on any of these ogres?
Yeah, as you approach the doorway, you can see the hulking figures of the ogres on the other side in the other chamber.
How far are they, distance-wise?
They're 20 feet from you.
That's pretty close. I'm gonna look at Peter, who got absolutely electrified, and Edward, who is looking very, very hurt, and I'm just gonna... Oh, it's getting pretty bad. I came here to save these guys. I might have to kill... I don't know. Screw it! And I'm gonna rage, and I'm just gonna chuck a couple of javelins at the one that Edward has already hit, the one that has a seemingly better axe than mine, and I don't like that at all. That's a little bit of competition, so I'm gonna huck a few javelins at him.
Okay, very good.
See if I can, pierce his armor a little bit. Two 18s.
Hey, good. Both will hit.
Fortunate.
Nice.
Oh, ooh. That is 7 plus 12, which is 19 piercing damage, which is, that's not bad for 2 javelins.
That's good. You're gonna go.
And I'm gonna move 20 feet back.
You strike the ogre in the shoulder.
I'm angrily a coward.
Between the armor, and you notice dark crimson blood spilling out over its armor, effectively bloodied. After Durian is Peter.
And you said they're all clumped up together.
They are, and I got out of your way.
The 2 ogres are in front of you, and Scarsha is slightly removed further from them.
How far back?
What do you have in mind, Peter?
Well, it's such a tight space, but it's a corridor. There's length to it, so I'm thinking fireball, right smack centered between Scarsha and her ogres.
Okay, you can cast a fireball at the edge of your sight line and hope that it catches Scarsha, as well as the ogres.
I'm gonna try that. Yeah.
Okay.
Let's see. So they're gonna have to make a dexterity saving throw.
Okay. Lumbering ogres.
Goto with a 3.
That won't do. That won't do either.
With an 8.
That won't do either, Ben. That means they're gonna be taking
full brunt.
8, 6.
The full brunt of the sun. I'm worried it's gonna kill one of them, but gotta do what you gotta do.
Yeah, that's not a bad roll at all.
Pretty
Let's
fine.
see. So that's 28 damage.
Wow. Okay, and what is your save DC?
Currently it's a DC 15.
Okay, so Scarsha will take half damage. You hear her cry out as the flame also reaches her.
Perfect. And you said they're in front of me. Are they within 5 feet of me?
Excuse me. No, they're about 15 feet away from you.
Okay.
But actually, Goto, the one wielding the magical axe, falls to the ground, burnt to death.
Well, I'm leaving. I'm leaving. Yep, I'm done. I've done enough harm.
Do you pull back, or do you hold your position?
I'm letting my team take it from here. I'm on my last leg, and I don't want to risk it.
Okay.
So yeah, I will try to take cover behind the door.
Okay.
Or go to.
Yeah, that'll be the end of my turn.
Nicely done. Welcome back, Peter.
And you see Scarsha land on the other side of the door at the top of these kind of steeps.
Oh, hello, lady.
And her upper portion kind of slithers around as she's trying to find a target. Durian, you're easy to see within the opening, right?
I'm basically right next to where I was initially confused at.
Oh,
because I went 20 forward and I
Yeah.
went 20 forward and 20 back in hopes I didn't get lasered to death like my companions.
You're like back here by the.
Pretty much where the scroll is, yeah.
Scarsha chants words of magic as she locks eyes with Peter. She moves into a position where she can see, at an angle, she can see you. And if you would please make a wisdom saving throw, Peter.
Oh, jeez.
Add 3 because you're right near me.
At 3? Okay. I burned through all my luck, so this is a straight roll.
Yeah, you're wise.
Yeah.
Yeah, I wouldn't worry about it. You're wise. You got it. Yeah,
Well,
you got it.
You have advantage as well.
Okay. That's not
12.
great.
12.
So what happens, Ben?
Burn yourself and your friends, says Skarsha's voice. Well, yes, she has a rather masculine voice. And you are dominated by her, and you will perform this to the best of your ability. If you're able, cast Fireball. If not, Firebolt. She slithers back a step, a pace, perhaps, now 20, 25 feet on the other side of the door, and she yells, "Krupp, don't fail me," and the large ogre barrels forward to the open doorway. And just as he raises his axe to strike at Peter, she says, "Not that one, the other." And he turns his attention towards Desperado. Desperado, you can have +2 to your AC for this attack.
Okay.
As you explained, you were kind of hiding on the other side of the doorway there.
Yeah. I was kind of getting ready to get in melee. So right now my AC would be 22.
Okay, then a 7 will not do it. Okay, nonetheless, Desperado, it is your turn.
Nice. Again, unsheathing my rapier, I'll coming in to fill in where Darian and Edward have been filling in so well, being our tanks. I'm gonna take the front line and draw some nice smiles on this ogre's belly with my rapier.
All right, let's see it.
First, 12.
12. You do nick his armor, but it deals no damage.
Okay, coming with the backswing. Okay, I need to kind of get underneath it a little bit. 18 on the back
18 will hit.
All right. Hey, that's not bad. 13 radiant damage.
Okay.
And then again, just ever so briefly, Ben, reciting some words of magic on these red leaves just kind of waft over Edward. I'm going to cast a healing word on Edward using my bonus action.
Okay. And you see a dark crimson stain on Krupp's loincloth as he's bloodied.
Oh, no, that's okay. Yeah, so heal you for 7, Chris. 7 hit points.
Got it.
Okay.
Sorry, Krupp does seem to be damaged.
Yep.
And he got fireballed, I guess, didn't he?
He did. Will that be all from Desperado?
That's all for me. And I'm as best I can, I'm gonna block the doorway from Krupp trying to get through.
Okay. Next is Edward. You are removed from the door. You see the ogre on the other side. Desperado blocking the way. Peter there with a menacing look in his eye. Something has changed about his demeanor.
Okay, I still have to make a save because I'm not over the threshold yet.
Okay.
Which I make easily. Yeah, we're back at it. Charging back in onto that other ogre.
Okay.
Just rush back in and get back to swinging. I'm gonna run in and typical thing. I'm gonna dive in and go for the bite first. It's a 15 to hit.
You just catch armor with your fangs. A miss.
Okay. Strike coming around with my claws. There it is. How about a 23?
That'll do it.
All right. So he is able to get away from my bite attack, but that was really just the distractions that come back in on the side into the ribs again. My usual 1-2. So that's gonna be 9 points of damage total off of that one, and then we're gonna unarmed strike Once I've got him latched in with the first claw, I'm going to bring him in and try to catch him with the second one. And it's a 13, so that's going to miss.
He shoves his armored shoulder forward, preventing the blow.
Okay.
Okay.
And then I will just stay in his face and glare at him menacingly.
Okay, Edward and Desperado filling the doorway with Peter off to the side, back to the wall. Next is Durian.
Where is the snake lady? Oh,
Edward,
please.
go ahead.
No, I'm sorry. I just wanted to say, because since you mentioned that we're both in the doorway, I will like position myself in a way where Durian can, get his fun, have fun too. Yes.
Yeah, sorry, I should say, I don't want to block my friends from getting out as much as I want to block the bad guys from getting in.
That is kind of one and the same in this situation,
Yeah,
just
I think
because of how the
so.
door is.
Yeah, fair
Edward,
enough.
you can pull back. Take a step back.
Yeah, if I can
you
pull
wish.
back or like roll around him to the other side, or
Yeah.
whatever my option is there. Just
Okay.
so because I know Durian's coming in right behind me. So
Sure. Okay, go ahead, Durian.
Two things. Where is the snake caster currently? I know she sprung back and was talking to tell the ogres to come and smash us
Sure.
to bits.
You don't have line of sight on her past the ogre and your allies. You can just assume she's in the chamber on the other side of the door.
Well, I'm gonna move at least to get within melee of the ogre.
Okay.
And see if I can peer at her then and see where she's at.
The massive frame of this ogre just blocks your view. You're unable to see past it.
All right, Ugly. I'm sorry I killed your brother, but I'm gonna try not to kill you. Wait. Yeah, screw you. And I'm gonna reckless attack and try to just bludgeon this guy to unconsciousness, not death. I don't want to kill him. One's down already. That's bad enough. And I'm gonna make a couple of attacks with my great axe, non-lethal. Oh.
Hiya.
Oh.
Wow.
Goodness
crit.
gracious. I
Holy
wish
crap.
I went the big hit.
I think you said non-lethal.
All right, well, that's 20
You just
damage.
Crumple the ogre before you. He falls to the ground, unconscious.
We like a good crumpin'. And where is
As the ogre falls, you see Scarsha perhaps 20 feet within the room.
how can I get to her with my 40 feet movement? I moved to at least
Yes.
get within range of it. So I'm gonna immediately hit this. I'm gonna jump up and like smack him with the flat of my blade and just kind of like knock him out and say, "We like a good crumpin'." I'm gonna stand over his body and close with this snake lady that's been causing a lot of issues.
Using your bonus action to dash to get to her.
No.
No. Okay,
Just
I'm
with,
sorry.
I just have 20 feet of movement left if the ogre was 20 feet away, or however far enough away he is.
The ogre, that's fine. That works.
Okay. And I'm gonna see. What does this happen? Yeah, no, that can still happen. So breaking up my movement, I'm gonna go up and just kind of just go for her. I know she's wearing armor, so I'm not gonna try and make this any more fancy than it needs to be. For another attack. Oh my god, I should.
Hiya.
We'd like a good crumpin'. Another 20 damage. And then as my bonus action, I'm going to, because of my Grave of Master, with either a 0, reducing to 0, or with a crit, I'm going to make one last swing at her. Oh my god!
Holy crap!
Hiya.
Oh, ignore that. It's another 20.
Nice. Wow.
I like a good crumpin'.
Holy crap, Bodi. Those 3 crits in a row, bro. Oh, and 4 natural 20s.
Okay.
I kept every time I was like, I shouldn't do the Great Weapon Master. It's probably gonna not make a hit. And then I got 2 crits, and it's like, I'd rather just try and hit her. And I got the third one. It's like, oh, maybe I could. Nah. But yeah, no, that's my turn. I'm done. I say that's okay.
Holy crap.
I mean, it's fine, I guess. Wow.
And she quickly thrusts her scimitar at you in retaliation.
With advantage.
As a reaction.
Oh, well, she already hits, but
okay.
Yeah.
+4 to this. 6 damage.
Okay. That's all right. Just kind of stabs me in my pec. I'm like, ow! Just pull it out with my fingers. Like a mosquito.
Oh, shit.
I hit her a bunch. I don't want to metagame. I don't know if I should
What's
say
your
it
question?
or not. Peter's dominated currently, and I don't know anything about her dominating Peter at all. But I did hit her twice, not for crazy
is there
amounts of
concentration.
Yes,
Oh, yeah.
I didn't
That's a
do
fair
it.
question.
I didn't do enough to the point
To
where
me,
she would have to
This
change
ability
the
is
DC.
not showing the need for concentration.
Okay.
But what if?
Thank you, though. I don't mind being, held to account on that. I often forget. Unfortunately, after Durian is Peter. She has commanded you.
Okay. Before we move forward, I forgot about one of my skills that I picked up at 6th level, called Psychic Defenses. So if this is a charm effect, I would have advantage on it.
You did already roll that with advantage.
Oh, was it? Okay. So
Yeah.
it changes nothing. In that case, is there a way that I can position myself to catch all of my allies within a 20-foot radius?
Yes.
I would like to do that.
So you step closer to Scarsha, putting yourself between Durian and Scarsha and Edward and Desperado.
Wait, if that's the case, I don't know if I can harm her if this is a charm effect. So I might be forced to
You can place it in such a way to omit her from being targeted.
'cause I think charm does not allow you to attack the charmer, right?
Right. You try not to damage the charmer, I think.
So you can place this in such a way that it would not hit her.
Okay. In that case, everybody needs to make a dexterity saving throw.
+3, everybody.
Not me, but I have advantage.
Except for Durian, but Edward, you add 3 to your dex save.
Okay.
And I'm assuming this is gonna force me to autofail, right, Ben?
Ooh.
Oh, sorry, I didn't mean to roll. I rolled advantage. It's only the 24. Not the 21.
You can still make your save against this.
I got a 17. I think that beats your DC, yeah?
Wow, nice
Yeah.
saves.
Anyone
Peter-
above 15.
Can Peter
Thank
roll
God
with
for that
advantage
aura.
since he knows what's happening? Can he kind of try and roll with it?
Yeah, I think that makes sense.
Okay.
Said as a joke, but
I think that actually makes some sense.
is you're bombing
He's
yourself. You would
expecting it,
effectively.
absolutely.
So that's a nat 20.
You're bombing yourself.
You would expect an explosion that you're
So everybody
setting off.
succeeds on the save, but it will be half damage.
The crits are wild tonight.
I will
Yeah,
hold
nice,
on
nice.
before damage is dealt. Let me, this is magic. Let me. It says with Spirit Shield, it says when you see a creature within another 30 feet of you takes damage. It doesn't say it's what type of damage, just damage in general, and it doesn't say.
What are you trying to do?
I don't know. I don't know if I should choose. I guess it doesn't matter. I guess who is within 30 feet of me? I guess I should ask in the first place, because I'm next to the snake lady. I don't know if anyone
Yeah,
is.
she was 20 feet from us.
I mean, we all got caught in the fireball, so
Yeah.
we have to be at least 20
You probably
feet.
want to do it for Edward.
Yeah, that's kind of what I was thinking. As I want to do it for
That'll
Edward. Yeah. So I'll take some damage off of Edward. Sorry for holding it up, but
That's all right. Go ahead, Peter. Let's see.
27 fire damage, which knocks me completely unconscious and also burns my last 3rd level spell slot.
Okay, you did take half damage, right?
It's still, I have
Okay.
5 hit points. Yeah.
Oh, goodness. Okay. So everybody takes 13 from that fireball.
Okay, and then I subtract 8 off of that.
Yes.
So I only take 5.
Jeez.
Oh, well, no, I was like, could I have saved Peter? No, absolutely not. Even with a good roll, he would still be down in the dumps.
And Peter, make a wisdom saving throw, please. And this will be with advantage to see if this ends the effect when you take damage.
Okay. That's 3. Worked for Edward. Boom.
That's 21?
Okay,
Yeah.
you fall unconscious, but you're no longer dominated.
Okay.
Uh,
Actually, if that's the case, can I pull out some BS, Ben?
I don't know. What do
out of my back pocket?
It's when he takes damage. So
well,
you take the damage first.
never mind then. I have this. That's why I asked. But it's only to another creature, so it wouldn't work regardless.
Yeah, you did it yourself. That's
Okay.
true.
Okay, Scarsha cackles and hisses in glee as this fireball extinguishes Peter and badly burns his allies. And she looks at you, Durian. Her slender eyes narrow against you. And she says, "Leave this place and don't return." And if you would please make a wisdom saving throw.
All right. Looking through all my stuff I have. Nothing with wisdom. Different subclass. Yeah, all right. Sounds good.
It sounds like exactly what you should do. And so you must try to do this.
I'm booking it out of here, guys. I don't know about you, but this is bad.
And
I suppose I'd have advantage because she did some stuff to me earlier.
Oh.
I asked
Whoa.
Ben.
Desperado, Edward, can you guys make insight checks for me, please?
Sure.
On what Bodi just meant by that?
Can I roll a deception, Ben? Me personally?
We got a 15.
12.
Edward, this doesn't seem like Durian. Desperado, it doesn't really, catch your attention. It just seems like, Durian is afraid and ready to run. But Edward, you recognize, this is not how Durian typically acts. Desperado, it is your turn.
Nice. I'm gonna charge ahead and try and draw some lines on this lady with my rapier.
Okay.
I can move 35 feet. I think she's about 20 feet-ish from the door.
Get into melee with her.
Nice. I will do that. Very gracefully going up these stairs, and then I just brandish and unload. So that's 21 on the first strike.
A 21 hits.
It's max. 7 radiant damage.
Okay.
And then on the comeback, my second attack, same thing. Come on. Okay. 25 again. Well, that should do.
That'll hit.
Let's get better. Oh, hey, look at that. There we go. 17 radiant damage.
Okay.
What was that total? That was 24 all day. And then what else do I have? That's about all I can do.
Okay.
Bonus actions that I need to hold on to.
She tries to strike you back with her scimitar.
Nice.
With a 17.
No, that will clang off of my shield.
Okay, after Desperado is Edward.
All right. Edward it's just her left now, right?
Yes.
All right, we're diving in. Teeth first.
Okay, you rush forward towards her. Go ahead.
Yeah, rinse and repeat, man. Don't chump. Oh, where's my crit, man?
Where's your
Yeah,
4
that's what I want
crits?
for mine too, Chris. That's it.
Sorry,
9 will
guys. I
miss.
took them all. My bad.
Another
Nine's gonna
9.
miss, I'm sure. Another
Okay.
9's still gonna miss. Unarmed strike, number 2
Okay.
Boom.
is
Yeah.
it's close enough. I'm assuming a 26 hits.
It will.
Right? All right, well, not too bad, not too bad. We got 13 damage. 13 seems to be my number today, man.
Hey, man, lucky number 13.
30
Okay.
points of damage on that one, and she was not concentrating on a spell, or it's not a concentration thing that she was doing. Right?
Yeah, we've hit her a bunch and nothing's happening.
Yeah. Okay, just because I have something for that, so I just wanted to make sure.
Well, the spell that she just cast, actually, I apologize. I overlooked that, and it does require concentration, her spell on Durian. So I need to make a bunch of saves for that.
1, 2, 3, 4. Wait,
3.
3. I lie.
Yeah, you're good.
Okay. Durian seems to regain his composure.
My legs are really tense. I was about to book it out of here. What? Why?
Thank you for asking that. After Edward is Durian.
Hey, lady, you almost made me run. I don't want to do that. I want to strike you down where you stand. And I'm going to reckless and just try and wheel into her. Just normal.
We already know it's going to be like 3 natural 20s.
Yeah, I know. I should oh,
25.
God.
Hiya. Another
All right,
crit.
and bonus action as well.
And
Oh my
another
God!
crit.
Hey, I should toggle this Great Weapon Master button
my
on. I
God.
honestly should. This is
Like,
Did you
This is
turn
all-
on?
that's like 6 crits in 2 turns.
guys. My digital dice aren't weighted. I swear. Okay.
Turn
I
off
think-
fudge dice.
I think the game is telling me. It's telling me to turn on the plus 10 damage thing. Whatever. All right, so we're gonna deal some normal damage for the first one. For 8 measly, and then 40 more, so 48 damage.
Jesus.
And you open a gaping wound in her torso, and she is bloodied.
I'm really upset with you, lady. I can't. I'm gonna kill you, and I'm gonna move around to the back of her, so that if she runs away at any point, I'll have at least a little bit of a less of a distance between wherever she ends up, and I'll end my turn.
Holy crap, man.
Right.
Okay, after Durian is Peter. You're unconscious.
Bleeding out.
Let me roll for my death saving. So it's just a d20?
Yes. 10 or better.
That's 10.
Okay, 1 success.
Well, you've rolled 7 nat 20s this fight.
I know. I'm kind of cool. I get
Scarter
it.
clutches at her
Some of those.
midsection, and you see her eyes alight. And everybody within 20 feet of her, please make an intelligence saving throw.
Intelligence, huh?
Does that include me?
Yes.
Like my worst one.
Oh, not at advantage. 10.
Oh, I'm not at advantage either. 21.
Okay.
Oh.
And from Edward as well, as you are face to face with her, please an intelligence saving throw.
Oh
What?
shoot.
+3. Because we're right next with Mr. Holy Man. Oh.
Okay, I didn't have. Well, that's
You
a
rolled
16
16.
then.
16 is good enough.
Better than me.
Yay.
Peter and Durian fail. Desperado and Edward succeed. And there's no half damage. So Durian and Peter... Oh, Peter is unconscious.
Yeah.
Okay, I'm sorry. You don't need to make that throw because you are unconscious already. So this will not damage or affect Peter. But Durian, you will take 22 psychic damage, and you
My brain hurts.
stop moving and become stunned for a minute. You can make this save at the end of each of your turns.
Oh.
Jeez.
I turn into Bill Hader from the second It movie. He throws a rock at Pennywise the clown. He just goes
You
limp.
just watched the first the TV series, the 2-part series or whatnot.
Oh, the
The OG one from like the 80s, 90s when it came out.
Nice.
Yeah,
It was fun.
that scared the crap out of me when I watched it when I was like 12.
Oh, I bet. Next is Desperado.
So did I just watch my buddy Edward go down in a heap?
No,
Or
Edward's
did
still
you
up.
Edward
good?
saved with the 16.
He's saved.
But you
Ah,
notice
my bad.
Durian just freeze in place.
Oh.
And Peter is on the ground, unconscious.
Just kind of briefly taking a gauge of where everybody's at, and then I focus in again on this this serpentine lady, and I bring my rapier in her. And here we go. Just trying to finish her off as best. Oh, sorry, I should roll at advantage. I turned that off for the saving throw. I'll just roll again. I'll turn it on for the next one. So 10 probably misses.
Yes.
And on the comeback, 18?
She quickly chants a word of magic and a shield appears.
Oh, you
A
dirty
magical shield.
rat.
And it misses.
I respect it. Just use the shield. That's all I got.
Okay.
I'm gonna stay right there.
After Desperado is Edward.
Does she seem to still be focusing on maintaining Durian's unconscious state, as it were?
No. She does not need to focus on that.
That's unfortunate. I guess I'll just have to bite her throat out then.
Okay, very good. Let's see it.
Constellation, man.
Ooh. A dirty 20.
20 will hit.
Alright. 11 total.
Okay.
Arm strike. 17 to hit.
He's thinking real hard.
So she's still protected by her magical shield, so that will miss.
Okay. Brace. Bonus attack. 23.
23 will hit.
Right. The hell with her shield. 13. Keeping consistent.
And you lunge for her throat and you rip out her trachea with your fangs, slaying her.
Yes!
Eat her.
Oh, yeah, I ate it.
And so Scaly Scarsha is no more, as her body just spasms upon the ground and then is still. She is slain.
As she falls, Ben, I'll immediately I'll sheath my rapier and book it back to lay on hands on Peter.
Okay, before you're able to do that, Peter does need to make one more save.
Okay.
A 7. Okay.
It's a fail.
Okay. And then after that, Desperado, you're able to lay on hands and bring him back.
Yeah, hit point, Joel.
How many?
1.
Okay.
I only have 5, so I'll just do 1. And
He thought he
see how
heard
it
you
goes.
say 10 and he got real excited.
I got excited.
Just
10 hit points.
Sorry.
Just to be fair to the mechanics of how things work, I would also need to make a save to not go crazy before I get the chance to drop my form.
Okay.
Because I wouldn't be able to do that until my next turn, and I have to make the save first.
He gets Peter up. He just tears Peter's throat out.
Yeah, right.
A 23.
So,
Edward, no!
yeah. So Edward makes the save, and he can feel his control on it slipping, so he drops his form
Okay.
on that.
Tyrion, are you okay?
Oh, Durian, you can repeat that save as well, my friend.
I'm not going to say what it sounds like is happening to Tyrion.
Oh my goodness.
Sounds like it's
What's
having a
What are you
good
doing
time.
here? What is this stream turning into?
Let's give Durian a minute.
Is it me? Is it me? Am I doing it? Or are you all
I
just
think it is.
dirty-minded
I
fools?
think it's you.
I think
Durian, you You regain your senses. You're no longer stunned.
Oh, that was.
Cast it again. No.
Bring me back! Bring me back! My mind was blank. It was bliss. I didn't have to think at all.
Oh my god.
I think we've got an unconscious ogre and a dead ogre, right?
Yeah. Can you? Hey,
Ooh.
can you? I kick the.
Yes. Grab that axe.
Oh yeah. Well, I don't know. That might be bad. Might be evil.
Inspect that axe. This is not my voice. Who am I?
Who are you? I'm gonna kick the axe away for sure.
Okay. The axe is magical, but it is too large to wield.
Oh, hold on there, pal. You haven't seen me try. Alright, I could give it a whirl. I don't want to pick it up, though, without knowing it's cursed. I could haul it back for us, though. As for this ogre who is unconscious, I'm just going to try and make a medicine check. Try and staunch some bleeding. I don't know. Just make sure he doesn't die.
Sure. He, coughs and is breathing mildly. Still alive.
Is there any way we could try and get that guy back? His brother? Yeah, he's charred pretty bad. I don't know.
I'll go and inspect the other ogre and just see if there's any life left in him, Ben.
Goto appears to have been slain outright.
That crispy ogre.
It's not my fault, all right. I thought, ogre. I thought he could take it.
I thought so too. I didn't think he was that bad. I thought I would.
Kevin comes running into the chamber.
Kevin, I swear to Brahms, Never mind. It was pretty bad. You might have actually died.
One of those fish people tried to attack from the rear. I took him out.
Oh, you got the
I
last
heard
guy.
The commotion.
All right, never mind. You've been forgiven, Kevin.
Oh, that's why the battle music was still playing after we killed the last one.
I saw a red dot on my compass. I just didn't know what it was.
I'm happy to go into battle with you in the future, but sometimes a rear guard is what you need.
Yeah. All right.
Oh, you did exactly the right thing for this combat. That's.
Yeah, I know. If you were here, you would have gotten blown up by Peter.
Guys, if I were to heal this ogre, do we think he's going to fight us again, or he'll be on the brink of death? So
maybe don't do that.
Speaking of healing, I have a greater healing potion in my inventory that I'm going to drink.
I'll lay on hands 1 hit point on the ogre.
Yeah, if he just if he gets rowdy, I'll just knock him out again. What was this guy's name? Goto was the other one. What was?
Crop.
Crop? Like food crop?
Crop.
I think so.
Yep.
So the cool one died? Damn it.
Yeah. I mean, he had the axe.
Can I search the mage? See if she has.
Oh yeah. She's got like a couple pennies on her.
I'm doing like my sleight of hand thing, I'm searching every crevice.
Okay, let's keep it PG, but Scarsha doesn't appear to have.
What is with you guys? What is going on? I'm sorry I did this. I didn't know this was on me.
You do notice
it might be me. Sorry.
You do notice a side chamber with a. There you see a door open and a bluish green flame emitting light from this room. When you go to investigate, you will see that this must be Scarsha's quarters.
Yeah, I'll help you with that, Peter.
Oh, it's a side chamber.
Yeah.
You see that there is a locked chest in this room.
I mean, that thing is almost assuredly trapped, right?
I doubt it.
Okay.
Can I look around the room for a key, Ben?
Maybe check her body.
I mean, I checked every crevice.
Every crevice.
You did mention that. I recall. I saw it. Nooks and crannies. I saw.
Yep. You do find a key.
Peter, you had a rough day, my friend. I'll give you the honors. I'll hand you the key.
Open this chest, it's gonna blow up.
This kills him.
If you'd rather, I could open it from afar. Maybe
It's like
that
a
would be
7th
better
level
idea.
fireball. It just
It's
explodes
okay.
him.
It's okay. It's okay, guys. I have mage hand.
Oh,
Okay,
right.
yeah,
You
so,
do-
yes.
So from 30 feet away, as any mage would.
You unlock the chest and it opens. Inside you find the bulk of Skarsha's personal wealth. And you'll find, somebody please make note, 500 copper pieces,
Copper all the time.
4,400 silver pieces, 300 gold pieces, some fine vestments that are limned in gold, worth 25 gold pieces, a black velvet mask embroidered with silver thread, worth 25 gold pieces, a small silver mirror in a carved wooden frame, worth 25 gold pieces, plus 10 trade bars that are worth 100 gold pieces each, and 20 of these bars, basically not coins but larger bars of silver, worth 100 silver each. So 10 of the 100 gold piece and 20 of the 100 silver piece.
Just got all that, right?
500 copper, 400 silver, or 400. Sorry, 500 copper, 44 silver, 34 gold, and then vestments that are 25, a mask that is 30, a mirror that is 25, the 10 gold bars that are 100 each, and 20 bars that are 100 silver pieces each, right?
Yes, and I'm sorry, on Skarsha you did find a figurine of wondrous power, an onyx dog.
Ooh.
You also find a periapt of proof against poison.
Okay.
Nice.
And that does it as far as Skarsha's quarters. You find the ogre's quarters, and you find a pair of carved turquoise dice worth 25 gold.
Ooh.
Nice, guys.
That is most of that is essentially what you're able to find in here.
That
Bars of
is
silver, did you say, Ben?
20,
Ooh,
and
jeez.
they're 100 each, 100 silver pieces each, which is like 20 gold, pretty much.
Nice.
Crop
Wanna just
regains
divvy
his
it up now and make
consciousness.
it easy?
I'm sorry, Desperado?
Oh, I was just saying, do you guys want to just divide it up now and make it easy?
I want to deal with this ogre first.
Okay.
Yeah, we can just make a note of it being divided by 4 for everybody.
Yeah, sure. Yeah.
Whenever that happens.
Krupp begins coughing, and he sits up.
Well,
Where is Goto? He looks and sees his brother having been slain.
Sorry, I
What
really
do you want
didn't.
of me?
I really didn't want to kill your brother. Trock sent us here to help to save you guys from that evil snake lady over there.
Saving? We did not need saving. She was helping us.
With what?
Well, we would do her bidding, and in return, she would cure our ailing minds.
Are you sure that that wasn't a thing that she did to you to ensure your cooperation, your help?
She said she'd like to work with smart people.
So what is your ailing mind? What happens when it gets
The
worse?
simple mind of an ogre.
So
I'll
she
revert
made
to my
you
former
smart.
self. That's right.
Trock described it as having too many thoughts in his head and that it was bad and he didn't like it.
Truck is simple.
Well, yeah, but was he ever smart like you currently?
He became confused and bewildered by the potion.
Did this lady have you do anything that was like that you didn't like, or you thought that was like bad or mean or something that you didn't want to do?
We did lots of bad, mean things.
I assume that much. Just like did
But
you
to
like
tell
kill
you the
people?
truth, I did not mind.
Oh, okay. Well, Was that because you got smart, or was that just like always a thing? Like just, doing mean things because you
I
like
have no
to do
pity
them.
for little uns like you.
Oh, okay. Well, I'm pretty tall by most Litton's, standards. I mean, I'm the tallest out of this group, certainly. Well, I am sorry that your brother died. That was unfortunate. I didn't want that to happen. Because I did promise Truck that I wanted to, help you guys. Because it seemed like you were all in a bad spot and you're being mind controlled. That's what we assumed, at least. But, well, needless to say, the lady making your potions is dead. We killed her. And she almost killed us in return. And, I don't know if the potions that she was making were going to be able to be remade, recreated. I don't know how she did it. If it's even if it was something that she needed to do herself, or it's just like a potion maker can do.
It was a secret recipe. She was brewing more. But we had just drank the last of her store.
Did she ever tell you how to make it?
No.
I assume not, because it was a secret recipe, and you would have no use for her if you knew how to make it.
Yes, that is what secret means.
All right. We didn't notice a written down recipe of any kind when we looted her stuff, right?
No, you didn't seem to find any such recipe.
I assumed not, because she would not have that written down. Did we notice any potion ingredients? Things that looked like they would be brewed?
Krupp explains that they were going to gather more resources, more components for the potions, but that she was out.
Was there any... Are they, crazy hard to get?
I don't know. She hadn't told me what to get yet. It was something we were going to do later this evening.
Oh, so you were never there for the brewing process, so this was, recent.
That's
so you made a
right.
big batch and you were drinking it and you didn't figure out how to make it?
Yes, we all drank of the potion. Her Grimlocks, us, her beasts.
Wow.
There's nothing left? Not even a small sip or drop?
You may be able to scrape the bottom of her cauldron, but certainly not enough for a dose.
I don't know. I turned to my companions. I'm thinking of maybe Athena. She could, I don't know, reverse engineer this and figure out what was in it. She would certainly know, maybe. Because, no offense, sorry, I forgot your name, but no offense, but you being mean isn't nice, but I also think it's pretty mean to have someone be smart and like to be smart and then take that away from them. I think that's pretty cruel. I don't know, how do you guys feel about maybe setting something up with our alchemist and, I don't know, maybe trying to figure something out if they agree to not be mean to people anymore and kind of help protect where she lives?
I have no direct quarrel with either of them, so I have no reason to stop them from doing as such.
Thing is, we're kind of doing stuff right now, and we won't be able to go back.
That was my thinking, is that I don't know when we might see her again.
We'd be better to rid this place of this giant.
Oh, right. You kind of got a thing about that.
I would not see him at Riverside, that is for sure.
You think they would most surely attack him, right? If he just walked up.
Absolutely.
They think if he tried to talk it out, they would be nice.
The ATK does not suffer giants.
Oh, surely he could I don't know, give intel that he knows, and they would have I don't know, an insider giant in return for him having this potion that makes him smart. And he could still, I don't know, crump people, but he could do it for the ATK. start good relations, maybe. I don't know.
It seems like a long shot. He is evil to his core. But this is not my mission. I will leave it to you.
I just kind of look at the guys like, I don't know, guys.
Well, I mean, my lady did give me the power to bring him back from the brink of death. I don't feel like I'm comfortable taking it away from him once again.
You know what? You know what we could do? I'm gonna take the vial that has the last remains in it or whatever I sorted in, and I'm gonna give it to him, the big ogre, and I'm gonna say, so, not enough for a dose. I don't know how long it lasts, what have you, but if you head south, should I tell them about the town? I don't know. If I tell him about the town, he might just go destroy the place. No, the ATK will kill him. Here's this vial. I know someone that might be able to, I don't know, make more of it and she could figure out what was in it and all that. And, but they're in a peaceful town. It's full of a bunch of soldiers that don't like giants. We can't come with you to vouch for you, personally. But if you go south and you find a town by the river, you can say, hey, I'm here on peaceful things, whatever, and I want more of this vial made in return. I won't attack, and you'll tell them stuff about giants that they might not know. And then you take your brother with you, and, I don't know. Maybe hang out with little people.
Thank you for your mercy.
Though, if we do hear about you, wrecking shit, then we're gonna kill you, of course. We're gonna come back and stab you in the throat real good.
Oh, I would never.
Yeah, as my friend said, I think you might be best traveling north.
Sorry.
Or
I can't do it. I tried being merciful. It's so difficult. And I reached my hand out, and I cast Burning
Kevin
Hands.
says right before you cast Peter, Kevin says, "Wait, Peter. The agreement we made." And you can make your decision.
Cast Burning Hands.
Okay. Then Krupp falls slain upon the ground.
Gonna try and recover the vial of intelligence potion.
Peter, we told Trock that we would bring his brother to him. What have you done? Now Trock will not leave.
And that's one more ogre to kill.
I can't say that I agree with this.
I mean, you were all for killing him, I don't know,
Well,
a minute ago.
if we were just gonna kill Trock to begin with, then what was even the reason of us coming in here?
That's right. I was not for killing him. I said that the ATK does not suffer giants. He has no place in the city. If we were to cast them out in a way, make them flee, that would be one thing, but it seems cruel what you've done, Peter.
I look down. At his corpse. How many do you think died by his hand?
Well,
How many
fair
more?
enough.
How many more would you have suffer?
But if Trock had kept his word and they had left, their stronger brother was already slain. It doesn't sit right with me.
Well, we
I see both points of view. Unfortunately, what's done is done.
Also, did you have to use a fire spell? This is an enclosed space, and that smells awful. God.
let's go sit down, take a little rest. not get interrupted this time at the very least before we do anything else. That sound good?
All
yes,
right.
fine. Somewhat downwind from this.
Marianne, are you have in any way possibility of using that giant axe that the other ogre was using?
I don't know, Ben. You tell me.
It's much too large for you to wield.
Even with my incredible strength and capacity.
Yes, I'm afraid.
He's
I'm
like,
afraid so.
What about now?
Can I make a check to like swing it into a wall or something?
I'm gonna drag the that axe over and just throw it down that chasm. I figure if none of my friends can wield it, I don't want our enemies
No!
wielding.
Wait, hold on a minute.
I wanted to throw it.
What? Why can't they wield it?
It is a size too large, but
Is
actually,
it large? Is it size large?
yes. It feels like
They
you're
can- they can
getting
use
flippant.
it.
What is the situation here?
Because they can use it. Because I have enlarge reduce. If it's size large, they can still use it.
If we have the spell on us.
Which
We're
I
gonna-
have.
We're gonna carry it around for when.
Or when we need it. Yeah.
I'm not a weapon guy, so y'all do what y'all want to do.
How heavy would you say this thing is, Ben?
Powerful build is that's not.
I can also reduce the size of the weapon.
No, we don't want to do that.
Durian, you can wield it. All attacks will be made at disadvantage.
All right.
It's got a bigger die.
Just a huge axe. So unwieldy. So incredibly hard to use.
So you managed to stop me as I'm about to throw this thing down this.
Yeah, because what I do is I grab it and I swing into a wall.
Think about how epic that would be when you are enlarged and swinging it. That'd be awesome.
All right, Ben. Now you have to come up with stats for this weapon.
I mean, there's an easy conversion, and then it's a +2.
Oh.
I don't know. I might just kick this into the
You
hole
guys are
then.
crazy. Okay,
Wait,
nonetheless.
we
it's
could
also
sell it somewhere.
extremely heavy, Durian.
I stuff it in my I sling it around my back and I see how bad is this to carry?
Doesn't enlarge reduce enlarge the weapon as well? So if he's got a weapon that's a size category too big and you cast that.
Hold up. Only if he's holding it. If he is wearing it on his person. So if he drops the weapon, enlarges, and then picks it up again.
Toss on the floor. Enlarge
totally
me.
fine.
Could you cast reduce on the axe so that he could wield
Y'all
it?
do your thing.
I can also do that.
Yeah, right.
We're into spell semantics.
Y'all do your thing. I got claws. Y'all do your thing.
I'll carry it around for now, and we'll decide on it later. And if we really don't want this thing, we'll kick it down a hole or somewhere, or bury it and come back for it later.
This great axe weighs about 320 pounds.
Nothing.
I can carry it.
What?
Yeah, I can carry it. You guys are just gonna have to take all this other stuff that
Just
we
'cause
just
you
found.
can carry doesn't mean you should carry it though.
No, I can carry it. I got about 5 pounds left.
Like I could go bury my head in the mud outside. It doesn't mean it's a good idea.
Look, we're operating off of Fallout rules right now. All right, I got 5 pounds before I start moving very slowly.
So you're saying there's a chance, is what you're saying.
Oh my goodness.
I'll take a 320-pound axe, please.
Well, hopefully the axe isn't cursed, says Kevin.
Look, we can always
Why
sell
would
it.
you say that?
There's a perfectly good chasm right here that is way out of the purview of all these other giants that we may be
We can always sell
running
it.
into.
It's
Whereas
fine.
you decide
now
you don't
it's
want you carrying
funny.
this thing around.
I'm sure some wizard will want it.
Well, nonetheless, you guys take a short rest. You hang on to this extremely oversized
Big
great axe.
hammer, big
Is
axe.
it comical? Is it like
Oh, of course it is.
Comically long.
It's bigger than Durian. I mean, the handle
I thi-
adds like a foot at least to his height.
I think
No,
that
we should-
alone is worth it.
So you're going to have to duck going through any doorways.
7s. Another 7?
We're doing
Aw.
short rest?
I'll do one more.
I'll do short rest. Yeah,
Oh,
and
geez.
aid lasts 8 hours, so your guys' hit point max is up by 5.
Okay. I'm rolling all my hit dice.
I almost got 777s. I'm so upset.
I only did
Okay.
3.
Go ahead.
That's 6 plus 12.
You're not casting fireball, are you?
That puts me right back up
Woo!
to not quite full. Close.
Up there.
So the damage dice will be doubled, and you'll attack with disadvantage with +2.
From a great axe.
Yes.
Okay.
Damage dice is double is nice though. And
Yeah.
it's still a +2 weapon. That's still
Yeah, this thing is absolutely cursed though. For 100%. There's no way Ben's letting this exist without some
curse is it weighs
consequence.
300 pounds.
You know, that is a pretty good curse. That is a literal weight to live with.
If you're all feeling up to it, perhaps we should go give Trock the bad news.
Yeah.
Listen, let me
Guys-
do all the talking.
Okay, you
Guys,
can.
Guys, I mean, I think in this case we just have to say, mention that maybe he was killed by his captor. She dominated our friend, and
Had no choice. It was too far
yeah.
gone.
but perhaps he was killed when you were ensorcelled and dropped your fireball on everyone.
I was too far gone. That'll give him a good reason to whack me. Yeah.
And so you leave Scaly Scarsha's lair and return to the path where Trock sits upon a rock holding his sign, "Need help has gold." He looks up, hopefully, to the group of you and puts his sign down. "Well, I don't see my brothers.
I look away.
Where's Krupp? Where's Goto?"
We were too late.
"Too late?
I'm sorry.
What happened?"
Seems they were slain.
"Slain by who?"
The mage. She went mad.
Snake lady.
Peter, will you make a deception check, please?
Of course. Oof. Deception?
Yes, please.
That's an 11. It's not great for me.
Scarsha, is she dead?
She is.
Yes, we had to slay her. By the time she had gone mad and she attacked us. We had to defend ourselves.
That's good, but I miss my brothers.
Yes, we are sorry.
They still lie in the cavern. I suggest you go to them and give them a proper sending.
Okay, but no gold then.
I think that's
okay.
That's fair.
You can keep the gold.
You're sorry for your loss, Rock.
Trock hangs his head and walks towards Scaly Scarsha's lair. And that is where we'll end the adventure for this evening. Well done defeating Scaly Scarsha. And I just can't help but feel bad for Trock.
I never said I was a hero. I just want to point that out.
Well, nonetheless, Good
We all
game.
have our.
And we will be playing again next week. And until then, the adventure continues.
Nice. GG, guys.
Oh my.
Gee.